All is not well in the kingdom of smart. We are broke, my lord, and in the south, several dominions are getting desperate. What are we to do?
Place a tax on cows, sire. No, a tax cut for millers.
We should build a new cathedral.
How about closing the borders?
What do you have to say? Speak up!
If I may be so bold, Your Grace, we urgently need an innovation strategy for smart specialization.
What are you talking about?
Well, it means that we have hungry dwarfs wanting to be fed, excited goblins longing to be unleashed, and sleeping giants ready to be awakened.
Hungry dwarves?
Yes, sire. You certainly remember our dwarf craftsmen in the mountains producing quality shoes, which were once so popular. But now, people buy cheap shoes and the dwarfs are struggling. Offer them a new challenge. Help them join forces with the artists, goblins and young engineers, and they could do great things again.
Okay, but what about the goblins? They have some crazy ideas, but neither the guilds nor the bankers will risk investing in them.
Your Excellency, you could easily unleash the goblins' potential. If you back them at the beginning, others would trust them. Then they could use their knowledge and skills to develop new techniques and thus help the giants.
The famous giants. Why are they sleeping?
They fell asleep because they haven't noticed the world is changing and needs new ideas. We need to wake them up. Get them together with other creative people and help them to focus their energies on improving their methods and setting themselves apart from our competitors.
Interesting, but how do we do this?
Your Majesty, unfortunately, you cannot dictate innovation. However, you can certainly cultivate it through entrepreneurial discovery. This cannot be done from inside the palace. You have to come out and listen to what they have to tell. You can convince them to work together and use the smartorial funds to support them in their innovation efforts. We have all written it up for you. This manuscript explains how smart specialization can work. But beware, this is not a magical solution. It needs leadership, commitment, collaboration, and future-orientated investment and faith in our future.
Good, young lady. Let's innovate together. Let's go for smart specialization.
Dober dan v Evropskem magazinu. S kratko uvodno zgodbico smo želeli pripomoči k boljšemu razumevanju pametne specializacije. V nadaljevanju oddaje pa bomo pokazali, kako so pametne specializacije spodbudile razvoj v posameznih regijah v skladu s širšimi evropskimi ambicijami.
Welcome to Ancona. Like the rest of Italy, the Marche region has been affected by the international financial crisis. The footwear sector has been particularly hard hit, a sector of traditional handcrafted activity which accounts for over 50% of exports. It was therefore necessary to come up with a strategy to modernize equipment, to re-stimulate growth and strengthen employment.
È importante questa strategia delle smart specialization perché consente alle imprese della manifattura di specializzarsi in ambiti molto innovativi.
Innovations such as the automation of the production chain, or developing health and well-being products, or offering shoes made to measure thanks to this type of 3D scanner. These are some of the solutions offered by smart specialization.
Quello che la Duna tenta di fare costantemente tutti i giorni è quello di trasferire le conoscenze che sul piano manuale, sul piano della possibilità di lavorare a livello artigianale, di trasferirle diciamo sul fronte tecnologico e quindi di implementare i nuovi processi di produzione. Questa è assolutamente una cosa che ci differenzia dagli altri competitor e che quindi per noi diventa assolutamente un vantaggio competitivo.
One of the key elements in modernizing the footwear sector is partnerships between industry, universities and research centers. Watch this movement test carefully. Here, it is being carried out for research purposes at a university. And here, it is already installed in a shop to help design customized shoes.
La finalità è innovazione. Ovviamente in collaborazione con l'industria l'innovazione ha senso se dà un prodotto che può, come dire, entrare nel mercato e vincere.
The other factor is the sharing of knowledge among 28 member states. Funding, including from the European Regional Development Fund, enables participation in European projects and therefore promotes networking.
Non si riuscirebbe mai nessuna impresa, neanche una grande impresa, non solo un'impresa piccola o media come la mia, potrebbe avere accesso a un fermento di idee e a una moltitudine di conoscenze specifiche, a un'equipe multidisciplinare con conoscenze specifiche.
In the end, the trend in the Marche region is to create customized soles and shoes with high added value. This means finding new outlets and a presence in new markets, and the results already being seen.
Questo è sicuramente un mercato che fino ad oggi era un mercato non esistente e quindi in questo momento di crisi sicuramente creare nuove nicchie è strategico e fondamentale per la vita e la crescita dell'azienda.
Noi abbiamo probabilmente costruito circa 250-300 posti di lavoro a tempo indeterminato, quindi significa che questi sono ricercatori e quindi alte professionalità inserite a tempo pieno nell'attività di impresa.
Smart specialization is a different way of thinking, of making yourself stand out, of developing new approaches and technologies, of building a route towards growth and sustainable employment.
La resistenza alla crisi si ottiene soltanto pensando ad obiettivi importanti e anche un po' ambiziosi. Questo si può fare solo con le competenze e con le persone giuste e con la struttura giusta.
For the 134,000 workers and the 4,300 companies in the footwear sector in the Marche region, like many regions of Europe, Flanders is seeing an increase in the life expectancy of its inhabitants. This brings up a series of questions about how the medical system works and what needs transforming. Moving towards a personalized care and cure system has become necessary in order to continue offering accessible healthcare to patients.
Niemand kan een oplossing op zichzelf brengen. Dus het is belangrijk om de biologen, de scheikundigen, de bioinformatici, de technologen, de klinici, om allemaal bij elkaar te brengen.
Bringing together clusters from biotechnology and nanotechnology, two sectors which have been strong but until now independent of one another, is what Flanders has opted to do. Nano for Health is one of many good examples of smart specialization in Europe. There are two objectives: to preserve the healthcare system and to diversify the economy thanks to these innovative solutions.
We zijn ervan overtuigd dat je verschillende disciplines nodig hebt om echte disruptieve innovatie mogelijk te maken en niet gewoon incrementele innovatie.
This strategy is already bearing fruit. The results can be found in this assembly line. These little pieces will fit together to form an automated molecular analysis box. When it is marketed in 2014, this device will allow patients to do their own tests and get a quick, accurate diagnosis.
Wat smart specialization eigenlijk beoogt is te zeggen, differentieer eerder dan imiteer. Dus zorg ervoor dat je als regio goed nadenkt waar je het verschil kan maken.
In this research institute specializing in nanoelectronics, differentiating yourself means miniaturization of equipment. This chip will soon be at the center of a portable blood analysis device. Over time, it will send all information to your smartphone and then to all the medical professionals involved.
Onze activiteiten in de healthcare sector groeien 30% en zelfs soms tot 50% per jaar. In vergelijking daarmee de elektronica sector is redelijk gesatureerd en heeft een typisch groeicijfer van 6%.
A third example is the pharmaceutical sector. In this diagnostics lab, researchers use a combination of techniques to develop personalized, more efficient HIV and AIDS treatments for patients.
Het is dankzij de Europese omkadering, de Europese funding en de Europese context dat we een doorbraak hebben kunnen forceren.
Een van de heel belangrijke aspecten bij smart specialization is ook cross-border denken. Hoe zorgen we ervoor dat bedrijven over regio- en landsgrenzen heen clusters vormen? En vanuit die clusters een stuk hun posities versterken in een internationale competitieve omgeving.
By combining two enabling technologies, Flanders has allowed two strong sectors to diversify and be more competitive. Smart specialization is a way to take charge and redesign your own future.
Het moet beginnen met die passie. Daar ben ik van overtuigd.
En het is de conviction en de passion samen die ervoor zorgen dat we de oplossingen kunnen brengen.
Smart specialization is ook een noodzaak om in feite een groot verschil te maken voor patiënten. Want uiteindelijk, u of ik, wij gaan allemaal patiënten zijn.
Right in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean lie the Canary Islands. Since the financial crisis of 2008, the archipelago has seen unemployment levels of 30%. The restructuring of economic activity in this remote region is therefore urgent. Smart specialization has put the focus on the ocean.
El cambio sustancial es convertir ese océano, que era nuestro gran problema, en nuestra gran oportunidad. Los fondos de desarrollo regionales fueron la pieza que hizo posible movilizar el conjunto de la actividad.
The activity in question is PLOCAN, an oceanographic research platform. This is one of the possible outcomes of a smart specialization strategy.
PLOCAN es uno de los elementos que está propiciando que se pueda aprovechar las energías, que se puedan aprovechar los recursos acuícolas y, en definitiva, que se pueda crear una economía azul que pueda generar empleo y actividad económica en Canarias.
PLOCAN is a multidisciplinary scientific and technological platform which combines a testing site, a submarine vehicle base, and an oceanographic observatory. PLOCAN aims to be a connection point between universities and industry.
La base de nuestro negocio, de nuestra empresa, es el conocimiento en el medio marino. Nosotros necesitamos del conocimiento que está continuamente creciendo en las universidades para poder seguir realizando nuestros proyectos. Entidades como PLOCAN, que nos acercan a las universidades y a las empresas, facilitan mucho que nosotros podamos llevar la investigación puntera al día a día de la sociedad.
Out to sea this morning to test a prototype. For private companies and researchers, these types of tests can prove the reliability of a device and speed up the marketing and sales of these products. Today, the Canary Islands have become an obligatory rite of passage for any researcher or entrepreneur who is passionate about the ocean.
Actualmente estaríamos hablando de 15-20 proyectos internacionales, lo cual implicaría unos 150-160 partners directamente implicados, y eso a su vez repercutiría en un número entre 450-500 stakeholders asociados a esta actividad con estos proyectos.
As you can see, PLOCAN helps to attract international talent, but also to plug the brain drain from the Canary Islands.
El tener opciones como PLOCAN para graduados superiores, para ingenieros, para licenciados, en los que puedan trabajar y desarrollar su actividad, pues significará mayor diversificación y mayores opciones de evitar y de poder sortear mejor situaciones de crisis como la que estamos viviendo ahora.
Turning to the ocean to develop a new market is an obvious choice for the Canary Islands and other European Union's ultra-peripheral regions and islands. However, the European Commission strongly advises to conduct an in-depth analysis when developing a smart specialization strategy by asking questions about the strengths and weaknesses of a region.
Esa es la cuestión principal. ¿Qué actividades son en las que vamos a tener ventajas para ser más competitivos y cómo vamos a conseguir que las personas que la desarrollen tengan la cualificación necesaria para desarrollarla? La inteligencia está de todas las cosas que se pueden hacer, encontrar aquellas en las que nuestro diferencial de competitividad sea el más alto.
PLOCAN also helps bringing down the island's annual 3.5 billion euros energy bill by developing more efficient desalination plants and by producing renewable energy in marine-based power stations.
To je bil Evropski magazin. Bodite z nami tudi prihodnji teden.